Hello, I'm Satan the 17th, and this is the Schmired autocomplete interview. Like, they do know I'm not, like, the original Satan, right? I'm Satan the 17th. Which means I'm son of, like 16 of those, of like the original guy. So like, don't ask me any questions before 1966, because I wasn't there. Okay, first question. I'm excited about this. How does the devil work? Well, most days I show up at the office at about 8 a.m. I get my coffee, check my emails, check my voicemails, and then you gotta check in on my departmental minions. Because let me tell you, the guys I have to work with are all incompetent boobs. I mean, you gotta keep an eye on them. I mean, if you let them, they would go an entire day without doing any work. Really, the job is mostly just keeping the train on the tracks, you know? You gotta put out a lot of fires. Sometimes literally. Next question. How did the devil become the devil? Well, let's just say I inherited the family business. See, my father was Satan the 16th, and he ruled for about 300 years, and as his firstborn offspring, I was his successor. And no, I didn't have any choice in the matter. The job was just forced on me. But, you know, there's a lot worse jobs in hell, let me tell you, you know. And, you know, the job security's nice, you know. I'm guaranteed employment for the next 200 years, so that's pretty sweet. All right, next question. How does the devil look? Well, you're looking at him, honey. Well, actually, this isn't my actual body. This is a puppet body I had constructed that I possess from hell. Because that is actually the only way demons may materially enter your realm, by possessing a puppet, a doll, or a ventriloquist dummy. Never trust a ventriloquist dummy. But this is pretty close to what I actually look like. I gave the puppet maker specific instructions, and he did a pretty good job, you know. I mean, I'm not this fuzzy, you know. Demons are more like, you know, reptilian, but, you know, it's pretty damn close. Okay, next question. How did the devil get his horns? Well, I was born with them. Oh, actually, no, that's not accurate. When demonlings first hatch, they actually don't have any horns. The horns then grow in at about the second or third year. And then everyone's like, oh, he's so cute, his horns are just growing in, you know. How does the devil work through people? On a contract basis, mostly. You know, hell doesn't use that much human labor, but there are times when we have jobs we need to outsource. So, you know, we usually find a contractor. And final question in this section, how the devil are you? Well, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. All right, next set of questions. Did Satan enter Judas? No, gross! That's disgusting! Did Satan have a son? Well, yeah, like all the previous Satans have had sons, you know, that's how the line of succession works. I was the son of Satan the 16th, he was the son of Satan the 15th, he was son of Satan 14th. I mean, that's how you get the job. You're the son of the guy who was the last Satan. Okay, this one's kind of related. Did Satan have a wife? Well, not in the traditional sense that, you know, you people mean wife, but, you know, in the past, some Satans have had girlfriends, they've had mistresses, but, when you're Satan, you're really just kind of married to your job, so, you know, you don't really have time for that sort of thing. All right, next one. Did the devil create music? Well, personally, I've never been musically inclined, but as for my father, one thing he was very proud about was that he invented heavy metal. Okay, that's not exactly accurate. He collaborated with numerous artists who developed what we now call heavy metal, which brings in some pretty sweet royalty checks every year. I mean, which really props up the hell's budget, which is nice. Okay, last question here. Did the Devils win last night? Well, let's just check. Nope, sorry. The Devils lost 4-1 to the Penguins last night. Sorry, Devils fans. Excuse me. Does the devil rule hell? Well, rule is not really the right word. I manage hell. I oversee operations in hell because, you know, I still have to answer to the head office, you know. The head office gives orders and I have to carry them out. Because, you know, in hell I'm like the top dude, but I'm not sovereign in any way. Does the devil have access to heaven? Yes, but it's a real pain in the ass. I can't just come and go as I please because, security in heaven is just locked up super tight. So, you need an official invite. I could make a request, but, you got to submit a bunch of forms and they go through a bunch of departmental processes and you don't hear back about it for like, a couple of months. So, I usually just prefer to do most of my business with the head office through email or phone calls. Okay, moving on. Does the devil have kids? Well, not right now, but, thank you for asking. I'm still pretty young by demon years, so, but I expect in about, a century or so, my own little demonlings will hatch, and I'll have to raise the first one up to be, Satan the 18th, which, is gonna be nice because it means I'll finally be able to retire someday. And wrapping up the topic, does the devil have a birthday? Yes, I do. It is June 66th. Or by your calendar, August 5th. Does God hate the devil? Jeez, I hope not. The guy's my boss. I know he's not always happy with me, but you try not to get on that guy's bad side. Does the devil wear Prada? No, I am nude. And I prefer to be nude. Who is Satan's mother? I don't have a mother. See, demons do not reproduce sexually, okay? We're not born from like a mother's womb or egg sac or anything. Demons reproduce autocathonically, which means we hatch directly from the ground, which is, it's pretty technical, it's kind of hard to explain, so, I'm not gonna go into it here. All right, next question. Who the devil are you? I think you kind of answered your own question, didn't you? Does Labubu represent the devil? No, I don't see any likeness. Does the devil know our thoughts? I knew you were gonna say that. Does the devil exist? No. I mean, yes, the devil exists. Yes, woo. Almost blew my whole gimmick there. So, we're running a little late and we still have a lot more questions, so, oh, you wanna do a part 2? Yeah, we could do a part 2. Yeah, let's do a part 2. So, okay, we do part 2. If you want to do a part 2, click the like button, write something down in the comments, say, I want a part 2, and we'll do part 2. Yay! Satan interview part 2. Yeah. So, are we done?